It's our job as entrepreneurs to replace fear with knowledge. And we have to overcome that fear with knowledge. The Bible actually says, do not fear, like 365 times, right? And what is the Bible? The Bible's truth. It's knowledge. That's what God is. And so I've always found that replacing fear with knowledge helps us to grow properly.
How would people get started and or potentially apply for your services, Gary?
Yeah, I mean, going back to Rod, first of all, big shout out to Rod. Rod's a phenomenal person. And if everybody had the mindset Rod has, their business would be a lot better off. I don't know if you heard him about at the conference. He's like, I'm really good at what I'm good at. But what I'm not really good at is running a business. And he's like, that's why I have Gary. And he said that openly. I wouldn't have said it again if he hadn't. But what a great mindset, right? I always say there's 4 reasons why we don't grow. And here's the reasons. If you're listening to this today, you're struggling with one of these 4. Number 1 is fear. And it's our job, guys. It's our job as entrepreneurs to replace fear with knowledge. And we have to overcome that fear with knowledge. The Bible actually says, do not fear, like 365 times, right? And what is the Bible? The Bible's truth. It's knowledge. That's what God is. And so I've always found that replacing fear with knowledge helps us to grow properly. And so replace fear with knowledge and sustain it with faith. Once you have the knowledge, sustain it. Next is mindset, right? Like, what are you doing to let go? What areas do you need to adjust? Where are you spending time in the business you shouldn't be spending it in? Who should you be hiring, right? Like what products should you be pushing? Those are the mindset adjustments we have to make. And number 3 is connections, right? Like, there's no way I'm on this podcast if I didn't take time to meet Brett, get on the podcast, make connections, meet people at Rod Khleif's event, meet Rod, right? Those people. And you know, it's funny. I actually met Rod at one of my other customers' events. So I actually coach Ryan Pineda with Wealthy Business or WealthCon, and he was at that conference, and that's where we saw each other. And I'd met him before at Collective Genius, who I also have coached, and Steve Trang with the Real Estate Disruptors, and Tiffany High, and other people in this industry, Chris Miles in finance, and money ripples. And so it's interesting. Like, these are people I've had the opportunity to coach, but they've also opened up opportunity for better connections. And then the last reason why we struggle, the last thing we struggle to scale with, is because we don't have the right systems and processes. Guys, I'm telling you, like, you cannot be the single point of failure in your own business anymore. You've got to get the right systems, processes, people in place that allow you to let go without losing control. And if you don't do that, then you're going to be a career entrepreneur instead of a career business owner.